In the haunting stillness of the night, when shadows stretch and the unseen stirs, there exist places in our world, untouched by the march of time, where the air grows cold, and every whisper carries a tale of despair. Welcome, intrepid souls, to a journey unlike any other, where we pierce the veil of the mundane and step into the realm of the supernatural. Tonight we embark on a spine-chilling expedition into the world's most haunted places. Imagine, if you will, ancient stone walls that have witnessed not just centuries, but millennia of treachery, betrayal, and bloodshed. The Tower of London isn't simply a relic, it's a nexus of sorrow. Visitors have recounted stepping into cold spots so intense, it feels as if the very marrow in their bones freezes momentarily. The air grows thick, almost suffocating, as whispers from unseen lips brush against one's ear, recounting tales of dread. In the Salt Tower, there's a particularly harrowing account of a guard who, during his nightly rounds, encountered children with pale, gaunt faces and clothes from another era. These spectral children, believed to be the doomed princes, clung to each other, their soft cries piercing the night before they faded into the walls from whence they came. Lady Jane Grey, a queen for merely 9 days, was said to have been seen wandering the grounds, her sorrowful eyes seeking solace. The story goes that on the anniversary of her execution, her phantom form ascends the scaffold, reliving her final moments in an endless loop of despair. But most bone-chilling of all are the accounts from the Bloody Tower. Here, many claim to have heard gut-wrenching screams, the very echoes of Anne Boleyn's final moments before the axe fell. Some night guards speak of being watched, feeling an oppressive presence that's almost predatory, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Venture now with me, if you dare, to a secluded island located in the ancient waterways of Xochimilco near Mexico City. An island that from a distance seems merely peculiar, but as you draw near, the grim reality takes hold. Every tree, every nook is adorned with lifeless dolls, their lifeless eyes and decrepit bodies hanging like grotesque ornaments. The origin? A solitary man named Don Julian Santana Barrera, who decades ago discovered the lifeless body of a little girl drowned under mysterious circumstances. Beside her, a single doll. Stricken with grief and driven by an unknown force, Don Julian began hanging dolls as a tribute to the lost soul. But as years passed, his obsession grew, and so did the island's eerie reputation. Visitors have recounted tales of dolls seemingly coming alive, their once hollow eyes blinking and vacant mouths moving, murmuring inaudible words. As dusk falls, the island is said to come alive with ethereal whispers, the soft giggles of a child, fleeting shadows darting amidst the trees, and the sound of tiny footsteps approaching from behind, only to vanish when you turn, leaving you with nothing but the chilling breeze and the unshakable feeling of being watched. The most unsettling tale, perhaps, is that of Don Julian himself. Found drowned at the very spot he had found the girl, some believe he joined the spirits he so ardently appeased. To this day, some visitors swear they've seen an old man, wandering amongst the dolls, his whispers blending with the night as he continues his endless vigil. Let us now traverse to a land where ancient traditions merge with modernity, where the spiritual realm often blurs with the tangible. Japan's Aokigahara, also known as the Sea of Trees, is a vast forest that spreads at the base of Mount Fuji, one of the nation's most revered landmarks. But don't be misled by its serene vistas and enchanting beauty, for within its depths lie stories that send shivers down the bravest of spines. The forest's dense tree coverage and absence of wildlife give it an almost supernatural silence. It's easy to get lost, not just because of the sprawling landscape, but because of the forest's unique feature, a magnetic anomaly which renders compasses useless. Legends say that Aokigahara was once a place where ubasut was practiced, an old Japanese ritual where the elderly were left to die, abandoned, forsaken amidst the trees. Imagine, if you dare, the despairing cries of those left behind, echoing through the woods. In more recent times, Aokigahara has garnered a morbid reputation as one of the world's most popular sites for those wishing to end their own lives. Hikers often come across abandoned belongings, or worse, tragic reminders of these despairing souls. The forest floor, dappled with sunlight, holds morose secrets. Visitors report eerie experiences, hearing whispers when no one is around, feeling the brush of unseen hands, or catching fleeting glimpses of figures dashing between trees. Some say they've seen apparitions, lost spirits of the abandoned elderly and the desolate, wandering, forever trapped between realms. As night descends, the atmosphere grows even more oppressive. The trees seem to close in, and the wind carries mournful laments, tales of sorrow that the forest refuses to forget. From the enigmatic forests of Japan, we journey to the mystical lands of India, a country replete with ancient legends and otherworldly tales. And among its countless historical marvels stands the imposing Bangar Fort in Rajasthan, a site so haunted that local laws prohibit visitors from being within its confines after sunset. Constructed in the 17th century, Bangar Fort was once a symbol of grandeur. However, as the tale goes, it fell victim to a dark curse, one that transformed it from a bustling center of life to a shadowy realm of desolation. The popular legend speaks of a sorcerer named Singya, who fell deeply in love with the fort's princess, Ratnavati. But aware that his love was unrequited, he attempted to bewitch a perfume meant for her, ensuring she would fall in love with him upon wearing it. However, the princess, suspecting foul play, poured the enchanted liquid onto a large boulder, which then rolled and crushed the sorcerer. As he met his grim demise, Singya cursed Bangar, condemning it to destruction and doom. Not long after, the fort was invaded, resulting in the demise of its inhabitants, including the princess. To this day, the ruins whisper tales of paranormal activity. Locals speak of ghostly apparitions, mysterious shadows, and chilling screams breaking the silence of the night. Ancient marketplaces, once teeming with life, are now said to host spectral gatherings as phantoms of the past continue their otherworldly trades. Many explorers have ventured into Bangar during the day, recounting feelings of unease, a weight in the air, and inexplicable cold spots. But none dare to stay past sunset, for it is believed that those who do never return. The fort, now silent in its ruin, seems to guard its mysteries fiercely, challenging the brave to uncover its haunted truths. From the sun-baked lands of India, our journey now takes us to the heart of Europe, beneath the bustling streets of the City of Lights. Paris, renowned for its romance and artistry, conceals beneath its cobbled lanes a macabre underworld known as the Catacombs, an intricate maze where the boundaries between life and death become eerily blurred. Originally, the catacombs were limestone quarries, providing the stone that built much of Paris. However, by the late 18th century, with cemeteries overflowing and the city above threatened by diseases from decomposing remains, it was decided that the bones would be moved underground. Thus began the transformation of the quarries into an ossuary, holding the remains of over 6 million souls. Venturing into the catacombs is akin to stepping into another world. Endless walls of neatly stacked skulls and bones greet the visitor, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life. Each chamber and passage seems to echo with whispered tales of the past. Some explorers recount hearing hushed voices, soft sobbing, or footsteps in the distant dark corridors. Others speak of feeling a cold, unseen hand brushing against their own in the pitch blackness. One legendary tale is that of Philibert Aspert, a doorkeeper who ventured into the catacombs one fateful night in 1793 and never emerged. His remains were found 11 years later, not far from an exit, with his keys still in hand. Was he lost? Or did something more sinister befall him in the dark? The catacombs are not just a testament to Paris's history, but a haunting reminder of its relationship with death. Many who enter claim a feeling of being watched, a weight of countless eyes upon them, observing from the shadows. From tortured souls to cursed grounds, the earth conceals many a macabre secret. As we draw the veil back into place, remember, the next whisper in the dark or chill on your spine might just be a relic of the world's darkest tales.